thanks for joining us. Lots to chat about. We haven't had a game for a couple of weeks now. How's the intervening period been? Has there been lots of work on the training field, I'm guessing?
Oh, listen, we're 30 seconds away from sitting in 5th place, and it took a couple of days to sort of get over that. But the boys have trained properly. We gave them Saturday, Sunday off. They worked hard last week. We gave them Saturday, Sunday off. We felt it was right for them to go and recharge batteries, and they've trained properly early parts of this week.
The Morton game, just to touch on it briefly, I know it was a wee while ago now, but it must have, you said it took a few days to get over. It's disappointing because it's again a match that we should have taken all 3 points in.
Yeah, it's never an easy place to go, and to take the lead late in the game, and it was the 3 headers in the box. It was hard for us to, when we look back over it, but as I say, we'll learn from it, we'll take it on the chin. And the bit that I said after the game was, in the 4 games that we've drawn, we've been ahead in 3 of them, so I think there's room for improvement in that, and that's the games that we have to start turning into victories now.
Let's turn our attention to Ayr United on Saturday then. They're going very well, near the top of the league. Obviously lost their manager recently, Ian McCauley. Sandy Stewart's come in the interim. It looks like he'll be in charge at the weekend as well. What are you expecting from them?
No, obviously Dunfermline fans will know him off as well from his time here, but his link play is very good. He's a goal threat as well, but they're playing with 2 wide men who've been chipping in with goals as well, and they've got the young lad Stevie Kelly on loan from Rangers, and he looks to support from the midfield and try and get into goal scoring positions as well. So they have scored a good number of goals, so we'll have that threat to deal with, but equally they're not conceding many goals, so it'll be a challenging game, one that we're looking forward to, and on the back of them losing to Inverness, it's one that we think we can go and take all 3 points in.
We're also unbeaten in a few matches now as well, and we're still looking for our first home win of the season. It'd be good to get that monkey off our backs on Saturday.
No, you're right, and it's something again that we can obviously address and get better at. As I said, in 3 of the games that we've drawn, we've been ahead in them. 3 out of the 4 games that we've drawn, and it's something that we feel that we have to, when we're ahead in games, can we be pushing the line a little bit higher and being a little bit braver in possession and looking to go and score another goal rather than sitting back and inviting pressure onto yourselves.
It also marks the end of the first quarter of games, so we played everyone once, I should say. I'm guessing the way you're speaking, we're behind where we wanted to, or you wanted us to be at this point.
No, obviously we set targets for ourselves, and it's not a position that we want to be in. But we've had a hard opening quarter to the season. We've had decisions that have went against us as well. But on the back of the last 3 games, I've seen there has been improvement. We've been tried and tested in terms of injuries and suspensions that we've come up against, but every team has to overcome that at some point, so that's something that we can hopefully put right come Saturday.
Let's chat a wee bit about the injury situation. What's the latest on Ewan Murray?
Unfortunately, Ewan, when he went back for his scan, it showed up that we were going to be in our 6 weeks, so that's going to be 4.5, 5 weeks now, which is disappointing because, as I say, he'd kept himself in good condition. But unfortunately, that's what the results come back, and we can't take any chances with that.
And on the brighter side, Joe Thompson looks like he's closer to making a first team return. I believe he's all going well. We'll play in a reserve match next week. That must be very pleasing for you.
Yeah, Joe's managed to now be involved in contact stuff for just over a week. He's absolutely desperate. He's in our face every day now, which is refreshing. To have somebody like that going about, he's just keen to get back involved and get minutes under his belt. I think he has to see a specialist on Monday just to give him the thumbs up on that one, and then hopefully he'll get 45 minutes against Celtic on Tuesday. And
he could be a big player for us this season. He was pivotal in that run we went on, the 5-game winning run, and he got injured in the next game of that against the Ayr United game, and we didn't win till the end of the season, so he's going to be a big player for us when he comes back.
No, Joe's energy is infectious, and it rubs off on our people, and it also puts a demand on our people that it's another person looking to get into the starting team. So as I say, Joe's worked extremely hard. He's a credit to himself that he's back ahead of schedule, but also the medical team have done great. Kevin and John have worked great with him, and Gary in terms of doing his conditioning work.
And finally, how else are we looking ahead of the weekend? Are there any injury concerns to
No, Matty Todd picked up an ankle injury a couple of weeks ago. We've had him scanned. It possibly could be 3-4 weeks out. Lewis McCann has he has a wound in his hand that has opened up again, so he's had to get stitches in that. So whether the weekend comes too early for him, on the pleasing thing, Paul Payton's been back training in the early parts of the week, so he'll be available for selection come the weekend.